connected to that pin right there, which you can't really see much, but I swear it's there. I'm gonna work with this stuff again. You know, I had this spool for years and didn't use it at all. It was one of those things I bought and I told myself, oh, it'll be useful eventually. And then like, it probably won't be. I probably won't need it. And now... Is that marginally better, I think? Does look like it's a bit out of focus, though. Nothing wrong with that. Laser is awesome in that way because it's harder to do that with CAD files, because for like 3D printing rather, because usually you get STLs, which are kind of like a picture of the outside of the model and you have no other information, and it's an approximation, a triangular net wrapped around that object. But with... Hold on. Oh, I have a question, Mossman. I want to design a laser file for a box and don't know where to start. Hold, please. Set pin, some short there. The next likely candidate is that the chip itself is holding it under reset because of some error state. Could be a chip fault, but I try not to blame the components because they tend to be more reliable than me. So it's like the most fundamental thing I have for this project. Which is a little silly, but sometimes that's just how it goes. Sorry for blocking your view. I should probably check for that short before I go at everything. I don't know if maybe you missed my question or you're an idiot. Did I miss a question from like 40 gauge, if I remember correctly? It's silly, silly thin. And using it without magnification is possible, but it's difficult. So I will say there is no it's just not going to play nice if I do that. End up with really weird, wonky looking edges. But yeah, Maker Case is one of a couple of different options. But there's a couple of really fun tools for that. And there was another one. Let me see if I can. Not bother. Just broke my programming line. I assume a Dextron G7 is probably like a constant glucose monitor, would be my guess, given our constant fusion reactor is the next step. Yeah, glucose monitor, I thought so. Fusion reactor is the next step. Yeah, I mean, obvious. it needs to be as complex. Fine. That's nice. That's always what you want. Ugh. That's irritating. Okay. Let's put this back in the frame then, and like electronics boxes or hinges or keypads, etc., etc., etc. That one's probably the better one for you if you're trying to do something weird. Can sculpt though and make flat packaging meshes. Well, the nice thing is the 3D modeling only. Okay. So we need to take one of these very, very tiny wires. Yeah, I thought it got attached nicely. Tiny, tiny wire, right? I think this is something. Refind it here. This one, I think, was the other one. This one's Python based, but yeah, that one allows you to actually do really complicated shapes. And would be, because like, there's kind of the two ways that you can go about doing laser cut files, right? There is the version where you go into something like Inkscape or whatever, and you draw it as a flat pattern, and then in your head, you try and put all your pieces together and make sure they work. Or, what you could do is go into a 3D modeling software, some kind of CAD package. Laser cutters, you have basically the design files right there, right? It's a DXF or SVG or something of that nature, which is already in itself editable. So if there's something that has what you want that's kind of close, make it happen. My big suggestion, not much I can do about that though. Turn it like this, maybe that'll help. Put some filters on this guy and make it look a little bit better. Alright. Fine. Of course, still nice and secure, so. Alright, let's unplug our programming header because now, play. Absolutely easy. And so long as I don't have to do it through QMK, I think I'll actually do okay. and 3D model the thing with your material thickness. Because especially if you're going to do boxes, you tend to use finger joints or bolt joints or anything like that, where your material thickness makes a big difference. If you got a 1/4 inch thick material and your fingers only overlap by 1/8 of an inch, then obviously you're going to... out of the frame. Holding it here. I can flip the board around a bit. after our rant last week,